My movers unloaded my childhood bedroom furniture, and one said, "Boss, this wood is soaking wet, and we picked it up from the desert." I inherited my grandmother's house in Phoenix after she passed. The place had been sitting empty for 6 months while we sorted through probate. My childhood bedroom furniture was still there, the same set I'd used every summer when I visited as a kid. When the movers called to schedule pickup, I gave them the address and didn't think much of it. Phoenix in July. Dry heat. Nothing complicated. The truck arrived at my new apartment 3 days later. I was excited to see my old stuff again, maybe get hit with some nostalgia. The head mover, a guy named Vincent, knocked on my door with a weird look on his face. We got a situation. I followed him down to the truck. His partner was standing by the loading ramp, arms crossed, staring at my furniture like it might attack him. Vincent gestured at my old dresser. "Boss, this wood is soaking wet and we picked it up from the desert." I touched the dresser. He wasn't exaggerating. The wood was drenched, water pooling on the truck bed beneath it. My bed frame was the same. My nightstand was dripping. "Did you guys spill something on it?" Vincent shook his head. "We loaded this bone dry 3 days ago. I swear on my daughter's life, this furniture was completely dry when we picked it up." His partner nodded. "We even took pictures for insurance. Wanna see?" He showed me his phone. Clear photos of my furniture being loaded into the truck, completely dry. Desert sun beating down on everything. "So what happened?" They both looked at each other. "We don't know," Vincent said. "We haven't opened this truck since Phoenix. Drove straight through. When we opened it this morning to unload, everything was soaked." I walked closer to inspect the furniture. The water wasn't just surface moisture. It had soaked deep into the wood grain, warping some of the panels. The smell hit me then. Not musty or moldy, clean, like fresh rainwater. "Did it rain during the drive?" "Truck's sealed," his partner said. "Even if it did, water can't get in." I ran my hand along the headboard. That's when I felt it. Carved into the wood. Letters I'd never noticed before. "Help me." My stomach dropped. "Did either of you carve this?" They both leaned in to look. Vincent stepped back. "That wasn't there when we loaded it." I pulled out my phone and called my mom. She answered on the second ring. "Hey, sweetie, did the furniture arrive?" "Mom, was there anything weird about Grandma's house? Anything you didn't tell me?" Long pause. "Why are you asking?" "The furniture is soaking wet even though it came from the desert, and there's a message carved into my headboard that says, 'Help me.'" I heard her breath catch. "Your grandmother drowned." "What? You told me she died peacefully in her sleep." "She did, technically. She drowned in her sleep. The coroner said it was medically impossible, but her lungs were full of water. They found her in bed, completely dry, but the autopsy showed drowning." My hands started shaking. "Mom, what does that have to do with my furniture?" "Your grandmother told me something a week before she died. She said she kept seeing a girl in your old bedroom, a girl who was soaking wet, asking for help. She thought she was losing her mind." I looked at the dresser. Water still dripping onto my apartment floor. "Did she say anything else?" "She said the girl told her she'd been waiting a long time, that someone put her in the water and she couldn't get out." I hung up and immediately searched Phoenix drowning cases. I filtered by unsolved and found one from 1987. A 12-year-old girl named Sarah Jennings disappeared from a neighborhood 3 blocks from my grandmother's house. They found her body in a well 6 months later. The well had been filled in and covered. A house was built over it in 1989. My grandmother's house. I checked the property records. The well was directly beneath what became my childhood bedroom. I called the Phoenix Police Department. Gave them everything. The furniture, the message, the timeline. They reopened the case. Turns out Sarah's stepfather confessed 2 weeks ago. He'd been in hospice, dying, wanted to clear his conscience. He said he'd pushed her into the well during an argument and told everyone she'd run away. But here's what got me. He said he'd thrown her bike in after her to hide the evidence. When they excavated the old well last week, they found Sarah's remains. They also found her bike. And carved into the bike's frame, barely visible after decades underwater, was the same message. "Help me." The furniture's been dry for 3 days now. I kept it anyway. Sometimes I wake up at night and swear I hear water dripping, but when I check, everything's bone dry. I think Sarah was just waiting for someone to finally listen, and now that someone did, she can rest.